Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 20, Episode 3 of Tainted Grail. We are playing from the Last Night expansion. We've got Sloan and Dagon on the board. We are going to explore the Menhir Meadow this round. We've got our pack donkey with our supplies helping us to travel. Let's jump into round number 3. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, so jumping into the next round, first up we'll do a quick recap. We got the pack mule on the board. So we got the pack mule for our team. Of course, we've got Sloan and Dagan. Last round we encountered the knight. We've also recently seen some weird creatures, the weird child and the weird wolf here. They've also been featured. Let's jump into the next round by figuring out where we're going to move on to. I think from our Chapter 2, Episode 1, we have to find our way north. Your character letter on your personal quest says what details you're looking for. Sloan is looking for the Black Drifter, an undefeated beast providing Avalon skies, a strange pilgrim told about the haunted meadow west of the mangrove huddle. So west of the mangrove huddle, so that's here. And we can also go this way. So maybe we can go explore to the west. And then also, we know that Dagan's looking for feeding his people. That's why he's got his meat cleaver. That was always his pride. We read a little bit from their backstory. So let's jump. A quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll jump into round number 3. Thanks for watching. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got the 6 volumes of August Moldenhauer and Giuseppe Balsamo's Cat journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, including The Hermeticism of Hastur, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, and also featuring our hardcover edition of the Cat journals. We've also got the 3 volumes of August Moldenhauer's Artificial Psychoanalysis Desiring Machines, also available in our hardcover edition. We've also got our podcast series featuring the Esoteric Saturn Mysteries, the Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, and also Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, a deep dive into what makes Frank Herbert's Dune Saga resonate with us. We've got a special sponsor this month, Nereus Media, featuring Benson Magos' Flowing the Tears of the Flesh Android and the Trump trilogy ending in The God Emperor Trump. Finally, we've got our newest offering, The Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands, taking place in Lovecraft's Dreamlands. Each volume takes place in a different Lovecraft city. Aimless in the dream city of Cellophase, Hope's home in Iron Domed Dalathleen, Stubborn Devotions in Thrawn with the Temple of Hypnos. Check out the bookstore link, check out our Patreon. Now back to our gameplay. Okay, so we're in the Perilous Chasm. Let's just see if we go to 223, the Menhir Meadow. So we've got the Menhir Meadow next. So this is our Menhir Meadow. I'll show that off here. Maybe we'll move into this. Explore this for free. So we can move here with the pack mule. Do we grab a card from the pack mule? Is that how it works? Let's see what the pack mule card says. It says donkey riding. Perform a travel action, reducing its cost by 1 for you and each party. Oh, great. So we don't have to actually use our cost. We'll also grab a random event, and we get beautiful weather. So we got a free move. We've got pack animal says beautiful weather. Let's keep up the good fortune, and we'll go into exploring Menhir Meadow. I also think that we have the ability to place a menhir without a dial on each location with the seal, because we have the leaking magic as well. So let's go ahead and provide that as well. So leaking magic, we'll put a menhir on the board. Okay, so we've got our first menhir of the last night game on the board in the Menhir Meadow. Let's go ahead and read the Menhir Meadow 223. If you don't have the Dismay Part 8, we don't. We have Dismay 9. Otherwise, read on. The first thing that catches your attention is a circle of statues carved in ice surrounding a menhir in the middle of a ruined settlement. People say that menhirs once protected the island from weirdness, but even so, they don't work now. You notice a gaping hole tall as an upright human in the building's wall, framed with tiny blue crystals. Nothing lies beyond except pitch black void. A pang of primal fear stabs you as you investigate. If you don't have Mysteries in Vision Part 4, if there's a Foredweller, okay, go to verse 5. Roll the die. If you have Leaking Magic Secret card, add the number of markers on the menhir bit. Well, the menhir has no markers. So we're going to go to verse 1. Examine the ice statues. Go to verse 6. Sure. There's a menhir in the center of the meadow surrounded by ice statues carved in its image. The sculptures are crude, half melted. Here's the drawing there. Some of them are barely visible from crystal, deep holes carved inside the statues. It's actually the same menhir of the 3 different menhirs. I picked the same one. That's my favorite one, I think, of the 3. Deep holes carved in the statue seem to indicate someone tried to pluck the crystals out. Go back to verse 1 and pick another one. Search through the ruins or absorb the menhir's magic. Let's go search through the ruins. Pay 1 energy for each party member. And go to verse 7. The ruins are damaged. Barely touching a wall is enough to make it collapse. What is worse, slippery ice covers almost everything. If you have 2 or more aggression, we do. Go to verse 11. You try carefully, but it's cold in here and something starts trembling. Frustration boils inside you and you hit one of the walls with your fist. Stone and wood bars fall on you. Each party gains 1 wealth and each member gains 1 wealth and loses 1 heart. So we'll move 1 heart out. And we're going to gain 1 wealth each. Okay, let's go back. Do we have the Lost Treasures Part 4? Do we have the Lost Treasures Part 4? No. Okay, otherwise go to... Okay, we need Secret Card 11 for the menhir rights. We don't have that. So let's go take a look at where else we can look here. Absorb the menhir's magic. No. Secret card 24. Lost. So I think that's going to do it for this round. Maybe we'll move down to the 215 in the next turn. 215 is, let's see what that one is. 240s, 215, the Forbidden Cage. The Forbidden Cage, we'll go check. Here's what it looks like. That might be our next destination, next round. Guys, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next turn. Bye-bye.